Marriages should have IT. I said what I said, but wait, just hear me out. So the other day, I heard it's a creator here on this space on TikTok talking about how um she doesn't buy the idea that when you want to get married, you are separating from someone who you love very much because of their genotype, right? And she was saying she feels like if AS and AS love each other so much and they want to get married, they can get married and all of that. And I've heard other people talk about how they feel like, oh, there is just all you have to do in this life is just make money because there are alternatives to AS and AS getting married. Like AS and AS can get married and still produce all AA children or all AS children without producing any sickle cell. And I was telling my mom that. And then I told my mom about it and she was like, the people of the generation, she was just talking about a lot of things, how she doesn't understand and all that. And then I asked her because my parents are pastors and I really wanted to know. I asked her, I was like, okay, so if two AS comes to the church, they come to marriage counseling and they're like, oh, we want to get married, but we're both AS. What does the pastorate do? My mom was like, okay, the pastorate will try to dissuade them. But then she said some of them will even go as far as guilt tripping the pastorate and be like, should be people say that God can wrought miracles. God can make sure that all our children are all AA or AS without any SS in it. When I heard that, I say, hey, okay, no problem, no problem. And I told her my own view. I said, if I'm ever asked, this is what I'm gonna say. If you are AS and your partner is AS and you are bent on getting married, then the two of you need to go on IT. They take you guys to any specialist hospital or any teaching hospital where they have the ward for the SS. I've forgotten the name now. There's the name they call that ward. They take you to where the children are, and then they assign you to a child for a week to take care of that child. And I bet you, see, I bet you that if you ever pass through that, like that training of taking care of that child for a week or 2 weeks, you're going to change your mind about that partner because there is no way. Think about the emotional trauma that these children go through, the people taking care of them. Think about what they go through too. You just say, oh, okay, because we love each other so much, must we be so considerate towards our children? And when I heard that, I was like, so yes, if any AS and AS people are around you and they are partners and they are insisting on getting married, tell them to go and do IT in any hospital beside them, and they should come back and tell me if they still want to get married and produce SS sickle cell children. But that's it. But seriously, AS and AS, no, no.